Hi guys,
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
how's everyone?
Fine, sir. Fine. Fine, fine.
विभूति यार तुम्हारी साइड से काफ़ी डिस्टरबेंस आ रही है. कैन यू प्लीज म्यूट? ओके, थैंक्स गाइस. थैंक यू buddy. Okay, I hope everyone is doing good today. Okay guys, so what we studied exactly in the last class? Guys, what we studied in exactly in the last class? Okay, no one.
Software testing life cycle.
Sorry, Pranita, can you please repeat?
Software testing life cycle.
Okay. Okay, I want to know why only one person knows this and others are blank in this. That clearly means that you are not reading out the notes. Okay, guys, that was a bit disappointing. Okay, but anyways, guys, टेस्ट प्लान हम आज की क्लास में पढ़ेंगे. हमने उस दिन टेस्ट प्लानिंग पढ़ा था. We studied about test planning that day. Okay, we will be studying test plan in today's session. Okay, okay, guys. So now we have a topic test plan. Okay, guys. So before I share my screen, I want you guys to let me know what's your understanding on test plan.
It's a detailed documented file or documents detailed.
Okay,
Specific.
I got it that it's a detailed document, but detailed document about what?
So it's a document which contains the scope, strategy, approaches, and types of
I guess we discussed
testing
this
you
in the
perform.
last class as well, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I want answers from all 12 of you. I want answers from all 11 of you. 11. Okay, Nikita, what's your understanding on test plan?
It's a detailed document that which covers the scope, strategies, resource allocation, approaches,
Okay, Nikita.
testing type, perform.
Okay, I am quite satisfied with your answer, but I want to know one thing: why you were not confident during your when you were giving this answer? I'm quite satisfied with your answer, but your sound seems to be very low and seems like you are not confident while giving the answer. Why that low voice and a dull voice?
I'm using my mobile, so maybe that could be the reason.
Okay, okay, maybe. Okay. So guys, whenever you are attending a class, even if you are attending a manual class or a practical class, please do use your laptop so that you can see the screens clearly. Okay. Okay. So please keep in mind next time. Okay, guys. Anyway, okay. Sujit. Okay, guys. Please lower your hand before I move ahead in this. I just want to ask you a few things about the Selenium batch. Okay, Sujit and Niket, you guys have been with me from since the Java batch, I guess. So
Yes, sir.
how
Yes.
did you felt in the Selenium batch? Was the practical knowledge enough? Were the demonstrations
Yeah,
good?
it
And
was nice.
how was it?
It was and feeling like confident that we can also do it.
Okay,
Automation all.
okay. So did you try doing it or not?
I will be trying tomorrow because I I have recently solved that problem of access denying.
Oh, okay,
And
okay. Sounds
Eclipse was
good. Okay,
denying
sounds
the
good.
access.
That might
Yeah,
be problem with your local system. That's not a global issue. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And what about you,
Right.
Niket?
Yes, sir, I was trying on my own project where I am working.
Okay, that sounds good. And are you trying on the different browsers too?
Y- Yes, sir.
Okay, and were the
Mozilla.
demonstrations clear?
Yeah, it was very clear.
Okay, and what about Nikita? You were also attending the classes, I guess, Selenium class, right?
Yes.
How was it?
Yeah, it was a good session. I didn't know about in detail about Selenium, so a few things I missed and I could learn something about.
Okay, that's good. Okay, Vibhuti, what about you? You were there in session two, right?
Yes, sir.
So how was it?
Yes, sir. Yes, it was very good, sir.
Okay, so I guess
I'm
we
also practicing my laptop also.
okay, that's great. Okay, and who can you guys raise hand other than these guys whom I have already asked this question? Who were there in the Selenium session, even if they were attending the demo session? Okay, Pranita, I guess you have already enrolled in that. So how was that session?
First session I joined, it was good. Second session I'll not join because some personal work Sunday.
Pranita, we did a complete end-to-end test automation in the second lecture. I guess people who were there already know that. Did you go through the recording?
Yes. No, tomorrow
Do go
we
it
will do
before the
it.
next class because we did a complete practical automation project.
Yes, yes.
Okay, guys. So if anyone is still willing to join the Selenium
Sir,
batch, we are still willing to go on for two more seats. Okay. Although we have already too much enrollments right now, I guess we have already have a batch of 40. Highest. That's already our highest. Okay, let me check what's our batch count right now. Okay, right now we are having 37 students. So we are still willing to enroll in two or three more people. Okay, so enrollments are still open till the next week, till the next weekend. Okay, till the next weekend. So Rajat and me are still willing to see you guys in the Selenium batch. Enrollments are still open. In the case you want to enroll, you can talk to me or Rajat, anyone. Syllabuses are topics are already shared in the group. Okay, so let's continue, guys. So we were talking about the test plan. Okay, so now who wants me to? Okay, so now who wants to volunteer the test plan? Okay, Vibhuti. Okay, Vibhuti, go ahead.
sir, test plan is a document that outline the activity related to testing.
Okay, Vibhuti, tell me one thing. I know you haven't studied this concept, or you have studied this concept before.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
you have studied this concept before. Tell me one thing, Vibhuti. If you will be giving this answer to the interviewer, do you think it will add weightage to your answer? It isn't going to add weightage to your answer. Your answer was very short, very concise, very specific. It didn't provide detailed explanation about test plan. You can speak in one or two lines, but your your answer should contain weightage, which I didn't felt that your answer was having. Okay,
Okay, sir.
you have the concept clear in your mind. Also, your definition was correct, but your answer was not having weightage. You are not able to explain to me, and the same thing will happen in the interview. You will not be able to explain it to the interview. Okay, okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
let's move to Pranita. Okay, Pranita, go ahead.
I think means based on my knowledge, a test plan means preparation of the test plan will be done on based on the requirement analysis.
I didn't felt it relatable, so I will give you zero on this. Okay, no worries. Anyone else? Okay, Suyash has raised his hand from a long time. Suyash, go ahead. Suyash, you there? Okay, if you are okay.
Is
Suyash, your voice is not very clear to us. Your voice is speaking, Suyash. Okay, anyways, let's discuss the test plan. I will share my screen. Okay, guys, give me a thumbs up if it is clearly visible. Okay, that's cool. Okay, see, a test plan is a document that describes scope, approach, resources, and schedule for testing activities. We even we even read this in the last session. Okay, so it's basically a document. And what are the key components of this document? Objective, where you will be defining the purpose of testing. Okay, then you will be deciding the scope of testing. The scope means features that need to be tested and features that need not to be tested. Okay, resources clearly means the tools we are going to use in the testing. Okay, testers who will be testing this, and environments can be UAT or production, or can be browser related or operating system related. Okay, schedule, what will be the milestones and what will be the deadlines. Okay, risk analysis. I guess we studied all this concept in the last session. I'm shocked why you guys are not familiar with this. Okay, identify potential risk and mitigation strategies. Okay, so I will ask you again one by one. I will be asking you this again. I still want to know why many people are not familiar with this concept when we did this in last class. Okay, guys. So I will go with.
Sir, due to gap of that lecture, I think we are unable to recall. Little bit we can recall that now when you are explaining.
Okay, that's fine, but still, I want you guys to go through the notes daily on the daily basis. If you are doing this, then you will be good. If you are doing this, then you will be good.
Okay,
Just
sir.
going through giving a reading to the concepts. See, discussing here doesn't mean you learned the concept. Manual testing is full of theory things, full of theory things. Okay, so we need to go through this. Okay, okay, guys. So I will ask you one by one again. Okay, Vibhuti, go ahead. What's a test plan?
Hello.
I, you are audible.
Yeah. Test plan. Test plan is created before testing is testing begins and used to guide for the testing process.
Vibhuti, it's very
Yeah.
simple. Test plan is a document that contains objectives, scope, resources, risk and vegetation strategies, and schedule for. You just need to speak these 5 words into your definition, and your answer has the weightage, the maximum weightage it can have. You need not to explain when test plan is created, why it's created. You just need to answer it simply. A test plan is a document that contains objective of the testing, scope of the testing, which means what to test and what not to test, resources for the testing, okay, risk and mitigation strategy, schedule and milestones. That's so simple, right? You just need to speak in those 5 words, which are the components of a test plan. Okay, try it once again.
A test plan is a document that contains scope of testing and blueprint of testing and uh, and
Bro, I don't understand one simple thing. Why are you lacking your confidence? Bro, you know the answer. I know this thing. You know the answer. You have the concept in your mind. I know this. But why you are lacking with this? Why you are lacking the confidence? Why you are afraid of the interviewer, of me or me? I am not going to eat you. Interviewer is not going to eat you. Why you are getting nervous? Are you getting nervous that you have to speak in the front of whole class? Just think no one is there. No one is there. Okay. Max, what can they do? They can laugh on you or nothing else. Try again. Try
yes,
once again.
uh, test plan is in scope and what to test, what not to test, and uh, uh, I forgot.
कोई बात नहीं भाई ठीक है मैं ना आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू दिस थिंग इन हिंदी कि जब आंसर बोल रहा होता है ना भाई तब ऐसा फ्लो मत
जी,
बनाया कर कि तू नर्वस है या फिर तू डरा हुआ है ठीक है तू जब भी आंसर स्टार्ट करता है तेरे स्टार्टिंग फ्लो से ऐसा लगता है कि तू बहुत डर डर कर बोल रहा है यू आर वेरी नर्वस वाइल स्पीकिंग एंड every
जी,
time I have said you 5 times to repeat your answer and all of the 5 times I was observing this thing कि तेरा मुझे आंसर नहीं सुनना था मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस देखना था जो तू अभी भी फेल हो रहा है ठीक है आई नो दैट और आंसर तुझे पता है तू सही आंसर भी दे सकता है बट इस नर्वसनेस के कारण तू सही आंसर दे नहीं पा रहा है भाई यू आर नॉट एबल टू गिव द करेक्ट आंसर बिकॉज ऑफ दिस नर्वसनेस अभी नाउ नाउ सी आई एम गोइंग टू डू द सेम थिंग विद सुजित व्हाट्स अ टेस्ट प्लान
So, sir, a test plan is a detailed document that outlines the testing strategies, objectives, resource, schedule, scope, and activities for a specific project. It also guide as a. It also ensures that the testing process is conducted smoothly and efficiently.
ओके ठीक है दैट्स फाइन अब विभूति देख देयर आर टू थिंग्स फर्स्ट थिंग ही स्टार्टेड वेरी कॉन्फिडेंटली ही टुक ब्रेक्स उसने फ्लो बनाने की कोशिश नहीं करी कि मुझे एक ही सांस में सब खत्म करना है ही टुक ब्रेथ इन बिटवीन ठीक है टू नॉट गेट नर्वस समझ आया व्हाट्स द डिफरेंस डिड यू गॉट इट ब्रो व्हाट्स द डिफरेंस
yes, sir.
he didn't try to create a flow I have to complete it in one breath he goes on very slowly he explained all of the points and did it very quietly right did it very slowly you need not to give your answers in one or in 30 seconds you can take 30 you can take 1 minute instead okay and start confidently with the bold voice
Yes, sir.
okay so okay give me a thumbs up if this testing plan concept is clear okay guys you might be next person all of these topics are important interview question the activity which I did with Vibhuti next can be you for this activity okay so is this clear what's a test plan give me thumbs up if you are good with this plan okay good Okay, ठीक है guys. So okay guys, the next is test case versus use case versus test scenario. I have got a request from 2 3 students to explain test case or test scenario many times. So let's see what's your understanding on these topics. Then I will move forward. Okay. Okay. So who wants to tell what's a test case, what's a use case, and what's a test scenario? Okay, guys, why are you afraid? Max, you will say the wrong. Go ahead and let me know what's your understanding so I can explain you on that basis only. Okay, if you are not going to raise your hands, I will start taking names and ask. Okay, Niket, what's your understanding on use case, test case, and test scenario?
Sir, use case means it's the flow how to use the app, and we check the functionality and check the user is able to use the app simply. It's use case. We write in document and from login to log out every flow, and test cases we write document where if user input negative or positive data, what will be the output, what the issue he got, and test scenario. Sir, I'm little not confident.
That's fine. Okay, Sujit, what's your understanding?
So, test case may be a document that specifically define the input data, expected outcomes. Maybe that. And coming to test scenario, maybe we are creating a type of scene, right? What happened if data failed? What happened if it, if we add some unwanted inputs? What will happen? That may be a test scenario.
And what's a
And
use
I
case?
don't know. Use case means how would a user feel when he is using the software? I would say.
Okay. Okay, I guess you guys are confused in this, so I will be. Okay, guys, see. A test case is a set of action and expected outcomes to verify a specific functionality. For example, my screen is shared, right?
Yes, yes.
I don't know why I'm again and again taking Facebook.com example. Is my screen still shared? Okay, guys.
Yep, yep.
If I have to check this login functionality, what will be my first step? My first step will be entering the email and entering the password and hitting on the login button and checking if I am redirected to my home page or not, right? But the condition here is that I am entering the correct credentials. Okay. Okay, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you understood. So, test case is a detailed set of action or steps and expected outcomes to verify a functionality. For example, to verify a user can log in with valid credentials. Okay. First, I am going to explain test case and test scenario. Then I will come to use case. Okay. 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 See, use a test scenario is a high level description of functionality to be tested. Okay, see, now I will say two sentences here very clearly. Okay, here very clear. First is test the login page. Second is test test to verify test the test case which verifies that login works with the correct credentials. Okay. Now tell me which is the test scenario and which is the test case. The first was test the login page. Okay. The second was login with the correct credentials. Which is the test case and which is the test scenario? You have to identify this.
Second one is test scenario and first one is test.
First one,
Login with
नहीं उल्टा बोल रहे हो भाई.
login.
When
Sir,
I'm
first
when I
login
said
with
wait, listen again. When I talk about high level thing, if I talk about high level thing, login page is a high level thing, right? Login page is a high level scenario. Login page के अंदर तुम्हें अगर कोई बोल दे किसी पर्टिकुलर चीज को टेस्ट करने के लिए, व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग टू टेस्ट पर्टिकुलर टेस्ट केस इन द login page, then it's a test case. For example, test the test if the login functionality is working with the correct credential. That's a test case. But if someone says you test the login page, that's a test scenario. Now you got it. Does everyone got it now?
yes,
Okay.
sir.
Coming to use case, guys. Use case, your definition was correct. Use case describes the how user interaction with the system to achieve a goal. Okay. So a use case will be a customer placing an order in an e-commerce website. This would be a use case. Okay. For example, what will be the use case of a login functionality? Users will have access to their personal accounts, right? That's a use case. You got it? Okay, guys. Now time to interview once again. Okay, so let's start with Pranita. Pranita, what's the difference between test scenario and test case?
Okay. Test scenario means is a high level description, and test case means it's the detailed set of action to step the means action to step the verify that functionality.
Pranita, listen it very carefully.
Yes.
Your answer was good, but was missing one thing. That is example which I gave. If you have given a similar example, your answer have got full marks. But now I am giving you 10 on 5 for this answer. If you just add on the example, then your answer was very
With
perfect.
example, I can. Okay.
You lost your chance now. Okay. Okay.
Can I
Niket,
explain?
no. I will ask you the another question in the next part. Okay. Right now, I want Niket to answer this. What's the difference between test case and test scenario?
Okay, test scenario is a detailed functionality where
निकेत एक बात
uh,
बता ब्रो सुन तू ऐसा क्यों ट्राई करता है कि तुझे इंग्लिश सही ही बोलनी है भाई मैं भी बोल फ्लो में बोलते बोलते गलत इंग्लिश बोल देता हूँ पर मैं इस चीज को लेके टेंशन में नहीं आता कि मैंने कहीं गलत बोल दिया मैं बहुत बार बोलता हूँ इवन ड्यूरिंग द क्लास भी मेरे मुंह से बहुत बार गलत इंग्लिश निकलती है भाई तू एक एक वर्ड को सोचेगा भाई देख सांस लेनी है मैंने ये नहीं कहा कि सांस नहीं लेनी बट सांस लेनी है जहां फुल स्टॉप आ रहा है सोचने के लिए सांस नहीं लेनी समझ रहा है इतनी क्यों टेंशन ले रहा है भाई बस इतना बोलना है क्लियरली कि सामने वाले को तेरा समझ आ जाए भाई टेंसेस की टेंशन लेगा ये वो करेगा तो भाई आंसर कंप्लीट ही नहीं होगा इंटरव्यूअर को भाई 30 सेकंड लगते हैं जज करने में 30 भी नहीं, इंटरव्यू को लगते हैं 5 से 6 सेकंड जज करने में कि इस बंदे को इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर आता है या नहीं। यू गॉट इट, ट्राई अगेन।
Yes.
ट्राई अगेन ब्रो।
Uh, Test scenario is a detailed document where what we going to test and little knowledge about that uh, functionality and test cases. We are how to going test writing scenario like what we put data positive negative and
रुक जा रुक जा रुक जा रुक
that's
जा
also
रुक जा रुक योर कॉन्फिडेंस वॉज गुड। सही बोल रहा था, जो तू बोल रहा था मुझे समझ भी आ रहा था, पर डेफिनेशन तूने गलत बोली है, ठीक है। तो इस फ्लो में बोलने की
yes
कोशिश
yes
किया कर, ठीक है। अब जब क्लास खत्म हो जाएगी नोट्स पढ़ लेना, ताकि अगली बार जब मैं तेरे से क्वेश्चन पूछूं
ठीक है
तू कॉन्फिडेंस से आंसर कर पाए इसका।
circle Deloitte का interview functional test
ओके ब्रो, सो दैट्स हाउ वी प्रिपेयर अ टेस्ट केस। Test case usually has a test case ID. Okay, then we have a test description. Okay, it's a short explanation about what a test case, about what functionality we are, exact functionality we are going to test, and preconditions. I will explain you preconditions. Preconditions are like, guys, if I want to test this login page with correct credentials. Okay, the first thing, there is a precondition, a condition which needs to be met before I test it. The condition is that I should already have an account on facebook.com, right? Only then it will log in, only then it will log in and take you to the to your home page, right? Okay, give me a thumbs up if you understood what's precondition. That's cool, guys. Then we have a test steps. Okay, if I have to test this functionality, what will be the test steps? My first step would be entering the email. Okay, my very first step will be redirecting to this URL, then entering the email and password. I can take it as a one step, entering the email and password, hitting on the login button, and my fourth step will be verifying that I am redirected to the my home page. Okay, redirected to my home page. Okay, and then we have expected result. Okay, the expected result should be that you are logged in and you are redirected to your home page. Now, actual result, what happened in actual? There might be chances that this test pass, and there might be chances that this test fail. Let's try. Okay, this will fail obviously. Okay, I don't know if these are correct. Okay, this failed, right? This failed because I was having wrong data, but still, if it was even correct data, then it might fail. Okay, and you have to write the result which actually happened. Okay, and then the status. That's a very important interview question. Explain the fields of test case. Okay, this is an example. You can go through this. Okay, I have explained you the same example. Okay, so give me a thumbs up, guys, if test case template is clear.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Suyash.
Sir, test case template also contains the priority and severity also, no?
Yeah, I will come to that, bro. I will come to that. Don't worry. That's in our next lecture. Don't worry. Priority and severities are actually tags, right? If you use Jira, those are actually tags. Jira or Azure DevOps, priority and severity are actually tags, not fields. But yeah, you can consider them as fields. So, but priority and severity will be explained in the next lectures. That's why I haven't added these here. Even some of the companies consider test data. Okay, what will be the test data? This email and this password will be our test data, right? Okay, guys. So, is this clear? Can I get a thumbs up for this? If this is clear to everyone. Okay, guys, that's so cool. Okay, guys. Requirement traceability metrics. Okay, see, that's a document that will map your requirements against test cases. Okay, for example, there is some requirement that this application needs to have a login functionality. Okay, then all the test cases which are related to login functionality will be written here. TC001, these are the IDs of the test cases. TC001, TC002, and what are the status? Are these test cases covered or not? Okay, do you understood what's the RTM? Again, that's a very important interview question. What's RTM? Okay, guys, give me a thumbs up. That's test environment and setup. Guys, did uh, we already studied this point or not? We did this point earlier or not? I'm feeling like we have already done this point.
No, sir, no.
Okay, anyway, so what's test setup, test environment setup and execution? There may be specific requirements of software that it works with this hardware and this operating system and this browser. So setting up all those requirements is called test environment setup. Give me a thumbs up if you understood what's test setup and test environment. And performing all the test cases we wrote is called as execution. Performing all the test cases is known as execution. So give me a thumbs up, guys, if you understood what's test environment setup and test execution. Not a big deal, guys. That's not very important. No one asked you this. Okay, okay, guys. So that's bug or bug life cycle. We need to go through this. Okay. So you guys know what's a bug. What is a bug, right? Whenever
Yes.
a test case fail or actual result is not found, that's a bug. Okay. In simple lame language, that's a bug. So a bug has a life cycle. When a bug is found and reported, its status is new. Okay. Its status is new. Okay. And once your development lead, once your development lead saw this bug, he will assign it to the concerned developer. Okay. He will assign it to the concerned developer, and then developer will fix it. The stage will be moved to the fixed. Okay. After fix, when you are retesting it, the phase is retesting. Okay. When it's verified by a tester, and there might be chances that while retesting it, you found that the bug is still not fixed. Then you will again move it to the when you then you will move it to the assigned stage again. Okay. You will again assign it back to the developer. Okay. Okay. And if it's good, then you can close it. And while this bug was assigned in the starting, the developer can either move it to a duplicate. This can be a duplicate bug, or this might not be a bug. So developer can close it on the basis of discussion if it's really not a bug. And the third thing is the developer can defer it to another sprint. Okay, the developer can defer it to the another sprint that this is not so important. We can do it later. Okay. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you understood this. Again, bug life cycle is an important interview question. 99% of the time, bug life cycle is asked. Okay. So next is content of a bug. Okay, how to create a bug. Again, a bug has a defect ID or a bug ID, it's called. And then it has a summary, a small explanation, steps to reproduce how you add. These are same like when we did in test case steps. For example, like here, if I was testing this and I found bug that I was not able to log in with the correct credentials, so I will write in the steps, redirect to facebook.com, enter valid email and password, hit the login button, and observe this warning is coming. You just have to write observe the actual result. Okay, actual result is observe this warning. It is, then you have to write expected result and actual result. Okay, okay, and so yes, severity and priority are part of bug actually, not test case. Okay, you got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so severity means impact on the software, and priority means urgency of a so urgency of the urgency to resolve. How soon this bug is required to solve first. Okay, how soon this bug need to be closed. Okay, status is current status of the bug. All these are the status of the bug which which we studied in the bug life cycle. Okay, and then we have attachments like screenshots or screen recording of the bug. Okay, these attachments are very important part of a bug. Okay, so give me a thumbs up, guys, if you are good with this content of defect report. Okay, guys, cool. We have last topic, defect classification. So defect classification, as I said, severity indicates the impact of defect on the application. Severity can be critical, major, or minor. Okay, like this login functionality is not working. Okay, this login functionality is not working. So this is a major. This is actually critical, not major. This is critical. No user will be able to log in. Okay, so that's a critical. Okay, that's a critical. And like you are testing a e-commerce app and your checkout functionality is not working, that will be major functionality failure. Okay, major severity. A minor can be like UI is misplaced. Suppose this Facebook is logo is displaying here and this form is displaying here, so that's not impacting your any functionality. That's not impacting your any functionality, but yeah, that's also a bug, right? So that's a minor severity. Priority indicates the urgency to fix the defect. Now, just suppose this Facebook is here, but every person who is logging into the Facebook, who is trying to logging into the Facebook, can see this, and it's very embarrassing that a big company like Facebook is has a UI issue, right? So this has a urgency to fix it as soon as possible. So this is a high priority and low severity bug. Got that? What's high priority and low severity bug? And just suppose that this login functionality was not working. That's a high priority, high severity bug. Okay, high priority and high severity. Okay, guys, so that's all for today's class. Any doubts? Guys, I know we are doing too much of theory, but okay, that's okay. I have something for you, some announcements for you. Okay, okay. The announcements are uh, we will do one more session of manual testing, then we will be done with all the theory. Okay, the major theory which is required to a manual tester, entry level manual tester, or a experienced manual tester. Okay, then we will be left with a manual testing project, which we will be doing in the later session. Okay, after tomorrow's session, we will take a break from manual testing and we will meet in directly in API testing classes. Okay, the project will be pending till the time I am preparing for this project. I am trying to getting access from for Jira and all the things so that I can demonstrate some practical things to you. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So before we wind up, any doubts?
Sir, is there any practical way to see that bug report and all that thing?
Bro, we will do that in Jira project. Na, I am saying that only.
Okay, okay, okay.
We will take a break from manual testing until I am ready with the project because we need to configure many things and even I think we will need to get a paid version of Jira. So I am looking into that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. And also use sir GitHub also. Show the project in GitHub also. How to
Bro,
create a repository.
GitHub is why a tester would need GitHub.
We can also use that like Jira. We can also use GitHub also.
Yeah, I know you can use Jira to report the issue. You can use GitHub to report the issues. Even I have used it for reporting the issues. But still, guys, GitHub is not used very much. As your DevOps is, GitHub is very simple. Yeah, GitHub is very simple. Okay.
Okay, sir.
GitHub, so I can even teach you now. That's very simple. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, fine, sir.
So we will do it in the practical sessions. We are just left with one more session of theory, and then we will take a break from manual testing classes. And API testing classes are starting from API testing classes are starting from 1st of February. Okay. Okay, guys. So no one is having any doubt, right?
सर
Yeah, bro.
सर जो सिलेनियम में आपने जो प्रोजेक्ट किया है
हम्म
वो हम ऐड कर सकते हैं